Hello everyone. The topic for today is angle relationships. Right now I want you to pause the video so you can copy down your notes and then resume when you're ready. The first topic we're going to discuss is adjacent angles. Those are angles that share a vertex and a side. So here we have a picture of adjacent angles. Remember, the angle is the gap in between the lines. So this would be angle 1, and this would be angle 2. This is that shared side. This is the shared vertex. If we had something like this, well, those two angles are not adjacent because they're not sharing a side and they're not sharing the vertex. Vertical angles, well, this picture here on the bottom, that is going to be pretty common throughout this unit, okay? And that's when two lines are they intersect. So if angles are vertical, they have the same measurement. So in this picture, angle 1 and angle 3, those are vertical angles, so they're the same, okay? Angle 2 and angle 4, those are also the same because they are vertical. So angle 1 equals angle 3, angle 2 equals angle 4. Every time you have two intersecting lines like that, it forms vertical angles. That will be true. Okay? In addition to that, if you look at angle 1 and angle 4, if you add those together, so angle 1 and angle 4, that makes this whole arc here, which makes this straight line. So we could then say angle 1 plus angle 4 equals 180, because a straight line is 180 degrees. We could also say the same about angles 2 and 3. Angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. You could say that angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180. You could also say angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 180. And again, that's because if you start at the beginning of one angle and use the second one, all of that, for example, that makes up a straight line. And a straight line will always be 180 degrees. Supplementary angles are two angles that have a sum of 180 degrees, so they have to add up to 180, and it has to be at least two angles. So if you were given a problem that said the measure of angle A is 75 degrees, and you were expected to find the supplement of that, well, 180 minus 75 gives us 105. Therefore, the supplementary angle to that would be 105 degrees. For a complementary angle, the sum has to be 90 degrees. So if we were using the same measurement, so the measurement of angle A is 75, well, if we're trying to find the complement, then we would do 90 minus 75, and that gives us 15. So the complement of angle A would be 15. So supplement is 105 degrees. Complement is 15 degrees. Again, because the supplement has to make it add up to 180 and the complement has to make it add up to 90. A straight angle, well, that is a straight line, and that is 180 degrees. Congruent angles are angles with the same measurement. So looking at some examples, we have to write and solve an equation to determine the value of x in the figure. So let's look at number 3. So these two angles, so this angle that stops here, like this angle right there, and this angle right here, those add up to that straight line. So we know that x plus 4 plus 72 has to add up to a straight line, which is 180. So we've got to find the equation that's going to add up to that. So we can cross out choice A because it says that they equal 90. We can cross out choice B because it says that it equals 90. We're left with choice C and choice D that say that they add up to 180. Well, we have to solve that. So, in order to solve that, we've got to use the same process that we did for solving equations as well as simplifying equations. So, we have x plus 76 because we added 4 and 72 equals 180. So we're going to subtract 76 from both sides. That becomes 0. We are left with x equals 104. So that makes D the correct answer. Okay, looking at number 5. 2x degrees and 62 degrees, those are vertical angles. So we can say that the vertical angles are equal to each other. So 2x equals 62. And now we have to solve for x. So we're going to divide by 2. And we are left with x equals 31, which means that that is our answer. I want you to solve this problem tonight. Bring that answer as well as any questions that you may have with you to class tomorrow.